it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Fox double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Los Angeles now. Paul taking his time here. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Down low. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Leonard. Launches it. Up top Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Money from the wing. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Paul. And that's good from 17 feet.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Hey, you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Fox. And there's a 3-second violation. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Leonard outside. They set the pick. Pass to McAdoo. Deflects the pass. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Ball, the open look. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Now here's Leonard. That's short off the rim. Paul with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Screen by Leonard. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Champagnie. Still no points. Castle outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Leonard gets a hand on him.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Down to the lineup for San Antonio, number 40.
The Clippers lead by 5. Now George. Up top, Paul. 6 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the paint. Outside for Wembanyama. To the middle. There's a screen to halt the run. Harper pulls it in. Out to the wing. Shoots from 14. Here's McAdoo. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, McAdoo's so good at crashing the boards. Outstanding as an offensive rebounder working that glass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. Pass to Harper. Pulls up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Paul. Here's McAdoo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Inside. Here's McAdoo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Castle. To the inside. Harper.
The Rook. Dylan Harper showing some power.
Outside Paul. All sorts of time. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And George with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Vassell. George for three. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Back to Paul. Leonard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot.
In close, Bob McAdoo stuffing it down with power.
Pass to Vassell. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Paul. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Good job executing in tight. Paul doesn't fear anybody when he's in attack mode.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Leonard outside. Inside. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
One thing you don't want to let Barnes do is get comfortable in the open floor. I mean, he's outstanding at running past the opposition in transition.
Leonard outside. Here's McAdoo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McAdoo's gotten 4 this quarter. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, and for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Outside ball. Pass to Harper. Now here's Paul. He's guarded by Castle. The 15-footer. The bank shot, no good. San Antonio with the ball. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Barnes. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. 6 on the shot clock. Cornet. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
That's too easy for Leonard.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
It's stolen by Leonard. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Maggette with a bucket. Maggette's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Maggette, love when he's aggressive off the catch. Defense has no time to react when he goes that quick.
to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
They set the screen. Pass to Maggette. Launches a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Here's George.
Man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Fox. Fox on the take.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Barnes. To the left wing. Double on Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. George outside. Here's Maggette. He's covered by Fox. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Harper. Lets it go. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Fox. Fox moving fast. The shot misses. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Pass to Harper. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. He pulls it. San Antonio again missing. The Clippers lead by 11. It's George on the wing. Give him 8. Oh, swiped away. To the middle. Pass to McAdoo. Kicks it to George. Here's Maggette. Down low. Here's McAdoo. Rebounded by Johnson. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Spurs trail by 9. And there's a pick. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. And here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Let's go with a 3. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to McAdoo. Here's Harper. He's covered by Fox. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. George with a steal. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter.
The Clippers, 40.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. To the inside. Vassell's shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that one good.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Ball can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 3. Fox surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
To the paint. Here's McAdoo.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Spurs making a change here.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Yep, that one goes.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Down low. Here's McAdoo. Top of the key. And there's another one for the Clippers. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Down it goes.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there. An important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Wembanyama screen. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Screen by Leonard. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Paul! And he gets it from 15.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Fox outside. It's stolen away. Here's Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big time performance.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Now Vassell for 3.
coaches will be the first to tell you Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Outside Fox. Here's Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Cash from downtown.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Barnes.
Boy, just look at what Leonard is doing.
16 seconds left in the game. Fox outside. Now Wembanyama. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
The Clippers call timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
That's a man on a mission right there.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much smaller defender.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. The Clippers call timeout. Puts it up from 15. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Outside Leonard. Puts it up. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Leonard with a double team. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Now here's Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Puts up the tray. George is there for the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Screen by Leonard. George with it. Fox picks him up. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Yeah, and not rushing anything. I mean, McAdoo doesn't rush anything. Lets everything just come to him within the flow of the game.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
They set a pick. George with it. Fox picks him up. Paul outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Paul fires! Cashes in from 18. There's a minute 17 left in OT. Outside Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Oh, no good. So it's Los Angeles now. Banks it home. Big shot.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
Leonard looking over the floor. Now Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Fox. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Now Paul. It's in!
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with the 2. I think either way, it's going to happen off the inbound pass, and they need to get a good shot.